Keem, Keem, hold up, buddy. Keem, I don't need to frame you. You're doing it yourself. Framing would imply that I'm not going to be able to just literally read your tweets right now and make you seem like a cunt. However, that's what I'm going to do. So, ChrisRayGun at 2:46 a.m., you responded to him saying, "Where's the BetterHelp link?" As you can see right here, 2:46 a.m., when he came out and said that he was getting help for his mental illness. Whether it be anxiety, whether it be depression, I don't care. And I also don't care about your guys' beef from the past. I'm just going to use this as a marker as to what set you off to even talk about mental health in the first place on your Twitter. 2:46 a.m. Your next tweet following that up was at 2:50 a.m. Why is everyone claiming they are suffering from mental health issues? Life is not meant to be happy 24/7. You know, I actually don't disagree with you too bad on this. However, the timing, I don't agree with. Anyway, sorry, 2:50 a.m. Why is everyone claiming they're suffering from mental health issues? Life is not meant to be happy 24/7. If it was, you would not know what happy is. You wouldn't be able to compare it to anything. Some of you might be sick, fine. But most of you are just babies or lying. Well, that is where we disagree. 1, you're not a doctor. 2, you can't diagnose people. 3, you posted this tweet to your fan base, to which one of them responded saying, "Genuinely, fuck you, dude. I've been dealing with chronic anxiety and depression for 4 years now. It's something I can't help." Why did you post anything about mental health if it was just to troll someone? Because your response to this person was, maybe you could fix your mental health by having bigger goals than sending pics of a ravioli for a follow. I mean, if that was my goal in life, I would be a depressed loser too. So that guy makes jokes and you go right for his mental health. What's funny about that? Love you, bro, but not right now.
Oh, Adam, you fucked up. You said that I am not a doctor, so I cannot say who is suffering from mental health and who isn't. I can't say who's faking it. Well, if I'm not a doctor and I can't say who's faking it, you're not a doctor and you can't say if anyone does have mental health issues. So you're saying that I'm picking on somebody on Twitter with mental health? How do you know that they have mental health, Adam? You're not a fucking doctor. Do you see how fucking stupid you are and how unintelligent these arguments you are making? You're not a fucking doctor. You can't say that he had mental health. So you need to delete this tweet right now or I am suing unless you can provide me proof that you in fact are a fucking doctor, okay? Where is your proof that this person has depression and is suffering from mental illness? Do you see, Adam? You're a fucking idiot. You're stupid and you've missed the whole point entirety.
Because, Keem, the difference between my point of view and your point of view is trying to justify trolling someone who potentially could have a mental health issue and potentially couldn't. Mine is, well, if they potentially do, why don't you just be supportive? That's where your entire argument falls flat, is because there's no malicious intent behind me and mental health. But with you...
Now, Adam, now we're getting somewhere. Now you might finally understand this, okay? You just said, you shouldn't troll people that potentially have mental health issues. In fact, you should support them if they potentially have mental health issues. So, brings me back to the original question. Why is everybody claiming that they are depressed, that they have anxiety, that they have mental health issues? Why are so many people claiming this? It might be because of what you just said right there. If you claim that you have mental health issues, people automatically support you. They automatically feel bad for you. They automatically give you attention. Do you get it? Do you fucking get it? Do you fucking get it? You're not that thick. You understand, right? That a lot of this is bullshit. That depression and mental health issues is the biggest shield in the fucking world. Because if you come at me after I say I'm depressed, you're an asshole.
Did you just mansplain to me? Jokes aside, do you think I'm dumb? Do you think I didn't understand your point of view? No, dude, I totally get your point of view. Yeah, there's people who fake depression all the time. I agree. Me personally, I'm just not stupid enough to go after them and challenge them on their authenticity of their mental illness. Mainly because all it takes is one. All it takes is one person who sits down and says, yeah, I do have this. Provides their doctor's note that you're asking everyone for. But at this point in time, the damage is already done. You already called him a loser online. You already said all of these horrible things, and now all your fans are going over and calling him a loser too. That is what you don't understand, my friend. Is, yes, you can sit here and say anything that you want online. That's your free right. That is freedom of speech. But with me, I don't understand the point in challenging him. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not going to sit here and go like, this person said they're depressed online. Well, I'm going to press it. I don't think that's within the realms of any influencer to do. Because all it's going to take is that one where he comes up, he drops the doctor's note, but your damage is already done. And in fact, you've just had hundreds of people go in and call him a loser for posting ravioli pictures. Something that this person may think is funny, but just because you don't think it's funny, you can sit here and attack them. You can relate their humor to their mental health. Honestly, I don't think the two are connected at all. I mean, maybe if you have darker humor, it could be a sign that something is wrong. But don't ask me. I'm not a doctor. But what I will say, as an influencer speaking to you on your level, there's no point. There's no point in challenging someone's mental health. There's no point in making fun of it. It's just a sensitive topic. You can make bolded claims, right, about emotions, that's fine. But when you take a person who's actually dealing with mental health and then you turn them into the joke, that's where I don't agree with you. Anywho, my friend, I don't know why my camera never focuses. I don't think that we're going to agree on this topic. You're still my friend, regardless. That's why I'm checking you. That's why I'm telling you these things, is because a lot of your other friends, I'm going to be honest with you, they won't do that. Even if we don't see eye to eye on this, then I can at least sleep soundly knowing that I spoke my piece to you honestly. With that being said, I think that continuing this conversation is only going to get more heated, and I don't think that's good for either of us. I'm going to change the topic to the fact that the United Nations logo is literally a flat earth. I'm going to respond to this video with that. Hashtag Logan. Hashtag Logan.
I'm not ashamed to say my name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat earth closet.
Adam, let's look at the cold hard facts. I said, why is everybody claiming they are suffering from mental health issues? Life is not meant to be happy 24/7. And if it was, then you wouldn't know what happy is. You wouldn't be able to compare it to anything. Some of you might be sick, fine. But most of you are just babies or lying. This person responded by saying, genuinely, fuck you, dude. I've been dealing with chronic anxiety and depression for 4 years now. It's something I can't help. Do you see the genuinely fuck you, dude? The genuinely fuck you, dude, right there, that statement right there, when I wasn't coming at him first, he came at me, all right? I have every right to roast this son of a bitch back. I don't care if he has depression. I don't care if he's crippled. I don't care if he's in a wheelchair. I didn't come at him first. Yes, we're going back to the elementary rules of you started it, because that's the facts. He started it. Genuinely fuck you, dude. That is an opening statement saying you are allowed to roast the fuck out of me. You are allowed to pick on me. You are allowed to say anything you want to me because I started this. But you have failed to recognize that. You have immediately turned this person right here into a victim. He might potentially be depressed and you roasted him online. No, he opened this can of ravioli, Adam. So listen, you can play this SJW, this over the top, like, oh, don't be mean to people because they might be depressed. But this person right here has started it. And you are giving him the depressed mental health shield that I have been talking about. And until you look at this as like factual, until you look at what actually transpired, you, sir, will be wrong and I will be right.
Okay. Oh, it came. Your victim card in the mail, it came. It's almost like this guy was offended that you made a blanketed statement about mental health that you know nothing about.
Wow, Adam, that's impressive. You immediately make this joke that I'm using a victim card when your entire argument is that you and this guy are victims because you suffer from depression. That's fucking brilliant. I am convinced that you are an idiot. I really am convinced. Like, as a friend, I'm convinced that you're stupid.
You're telling me that I'm in the wrong for thinking people who suffer from a disease are a victim to the disease. Keem, I think that we should just make up and kiss, baby.
Unfortunately, we cannot be friends any longer, Adam. I am part of the Illuminati.